All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of the YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you. Watch it. Give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. So look. Man, rapper Lil Ronnie from Fort Worth, Texas, was just unalived. Him and his 5-year-old daughter. She had just turned 5 the day before they was killed. They was unalived at a car wash that, to my understanding, Lil Ronnie frequents a lot. You know, I never really followed Lil Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? I heard his name. I used to hear people talk about it, like Rainwater, Mo3 Manager. I used to hear a couple of people talk about his who he was. He was a big time gambler out there in Fort Worth. He was also a rapper, had some hit songs. Didn't know that he was on tour with Soulja Boy. Didn't know that. But when it comes to being a rapper these days, especially the younger generation, it's about, a lot of times you have beef, you know, and when you got beef, it's like okay, like for back in the day, right? If you had an issue with somebody, like if it really got there and somebody had their kids with them, you know, they with their mama or, you know, whatever, right? A person will give you a pass, like, okay, all right, I'm gonna catch you. I catch you slipping. I mean, I caught you slipping, but you with your people, you with your kids, I'm gonna let it be, you know. But in this situation, that wasn't the case. And I'm not, and we don't know the full details yet. We do know that they got 2 people, warrants for them. I'm not sure if they have been arrested yet. They've been charged so far. They were identified. Like I always tell my young brothers, you know, is that everything is on camera. You can't get away with anything. The days of the wild, wild west when we could do shit and not get caught, them days is over with. It's too much technology. It's too many cameras. It's too many videos. It's too much AI. You can't get away with shit. Whenever you think it's not a camera, there's a camera somewhere, or somebody got a camera on their phone. You're not getting away with nothing. And the sad situation is the brother Lil Ronnie lost his life. But what's even sadder is that his daughter was gunned down. You know, at 5 years old, it's not fair that she lost her life. And you know, I feel bad for the family. You know. I mean, it's just a tragic situation, you know, and I'm not here to throw any dirt on Lil Ronnie's name or nothing like that, but, you know, let's just keep it real. I'm sure we don't know the full details yet, but when they finally go through the details, when they feds investigating, you know, they do all the investigation, it's going to come down to some shit with some beef. With somebody, with an artist. Now, it's rumored to say that the guys they got are rumored with a individual that he was beefing with online. I seen a couple of clips and he was telling some guys, I don't know if just old clips of old videos and stuff, because, you know, when someone passed, people start bringing up old interviews and songs and stuff like that. He was in Instagram lives and Facebook lives and stuff like that, and tweets and comments and shit. So somebody brought up a video. I seen like a short video. I guess it was a live or something. He was talking about, hey, you can't come. This person got beat up and your homie got beat up and you can't come to the car wash, and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? At the car wash you frequent, this situation happened, and then it cost your daughter's life. And I'm not blaming Lil Ronnie, man, but these days, because we don't know the full details yet, but it's looking like, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be tied back to some street shit. You know, no matter what happens, it's going to be tied back to some street shit, you know. And I tell my young brothers, man, you know, in this new generation, this young generation, this YN generation, they don't care. Ain't no passes given. They don't care. If you got youngsters running around here bragging about bodies, seeing who can get the most bodies, they don't care. They don't care. And for them to unalive the daughter, the little 5-year-old, it struck a nerve with a lot of people. And as black people, we got to do better. We lost too many people through gun violence, and this beef shit, when you beef with somebody, it gets real. And one thing about us as black people, as black men, our ego is so fragile to where if we feel like black men, I know brothers, and I was the same way when I was at a younger age. You would die for your ego. You would die for your respect. Like, you will crash out if somebody called you out your name. You really will crash out. If you have a disagreement with somebody, you're willing to crash out. As black men, we got to learn how to be in a disagreement. If nothing crazy happened, no blood was shed, we got to learn how to have a disagreement without it going to the next level. And that's the problem that we got in the black community. That's the reason why we don't have a lot of successful relationships, successful marriages, because, and I got to bring it up because, this is a relationship channel. It's because a lot of times we grow up in certain environments and certain backgrounds to where we don't know how to communicate properly. Anytime you see two black, and I hate to say this, but anytime, y'all know I'm speaking real, anytime you see two black men get into an argument, whether it be over sports, whatever we talking about, and you get into an argument, the next step, somebody gonna cut somebody out, somebody gonna threaten to fight, or somebody gonna threaten to shoot. Every time. You rarely have a black man and another black man argue without it being anything physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know how to have a disagreement without something physical happen. And that be the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit could be corrected if we know how to, just, man, if we know how to just communicate and keep it real and say, hey, you know what? Yo, man, that's what instead of us beefing, you fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? With the shit you pulled, it hurt me, dog. Like, the shit, because a lot of time it be shit that it can be fixed and solved. But one person don't want to say that they was wrong, and the other person don't want to, it's sad to say, man. It really is. That's why as I get older, I try not to get into it with people, because I know how the shit can go just like that. And when you into it with somebody, you got to be ready for everything. If I take it there with somebody, I'm going to take it there all the way. And sometimes if you're not a person that's going to take it all the way, then you don't need to really be getting into it with nobody. And then now we get older, people start having kids, and this young generation, these youngsters don't care about none of that. It's about, I got to get you for the disrespect. And then the disrespect, it goes online. And what's disrespect online is for the world to see. And nobody wants to get embarrassed off the internet, because the internet lives on forever. So people feel like you got to do something. They talked about you online. I got to do something to you, because this shit will live forever. Instead of just saying, man, I ain't worried about the internet shit, whatever. Our ego and pride. But we don't know the full situation. I know so far they charged 2 individuals that's linked, I believe is allegedly linked with some dude, the brothers he was having beef with, and supposedly these brothers came and ran down on him at this car wash, and him and his daughter's unalive. And I just want to take this time to talk to my brothers on this, and it's like, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Shit just ain't worth it. You know, it ain't worth it. And we don't know the full details, but 9 times out of 10, it's over some street shit. You know what I'm saying? And by this man being in beef with somebody, and he got his daughter with him, his daughter lost her life too. And when you with somebody that's got some shit going on in the streets or whatever, you might not even be a willing participant, but you with them and some shit go down and you can get caught up in some shit. They go out to my sisters too. Ladies, how many times have you dealing with your dude, your baby daddy, whatever, into some street shit? You dealing with a dude that's in the streets and you ride with him, the car gets shot up, you know, he gets shot up, you going to visit him in the hospital, or he go to jail, you trying to bond him out, you know, he get out, he go back to jail again, you got to bond him out again, he go away from prison, you know, anything, all behind some street shit. We gotta, the shit, you know, I don't know, man. I ain't got an answer. I know, and I was listening to Say No to Scold podcast. He was speaking a lot of real shit. And when it comes to the streets deal with a lot of pain. And the pain is what motivate, the pain is what caused a lot of issues within the black community. Let me say that. Caused a lot of issues. And we don't get the mental health that we need. A lot of shit that we go through, y'all, is not normal. Seeing people shot, you know what I'm saying? Seeing people unalive. Seeing physical abuse growing up. Your mom on drugs, your daddy on drugs, your daddy in prison all your life. You know what I'm saying? Your uncle trying to, you know, mess with your niece. You know what I'm saying? You know, your whatever. It's a lot of shit that's wrong. We got a lot of great things in our community, but we gotta recognize the bad shit that's in our community as well. And that bad shit is what we take on and we go through. And the pain, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of young people that feel hopeless. And when you feel hopeless, you feel like you ain't got nothing to live for. So you'll crash out easy. You know what I'm saying? And you got some brothers that's so smart, they'll use a brother who ain't got nothing to lose and use him to be the crash, to make him be the crash dummy, the crash out. Because they know this brother ain't got nothing to lose. Or they might be an older brother using a younger brother, older dude using a younger dude to do the work that he ain't doing himself. Or because he's young and underage, he could do it. I'm not saying that's what happened in this situation. I'm just saying, I'm just telling about different things that go on when it comes to the streets. I don't know, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation with Lil Ronnie, man. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven to his daughter. You know, rest in peace, rest in heaven to Lil Ronnie, man. They did not deserve that situation. You know, I know he got beef and he was saying shit online, man, but, you know, people just crashed out over words, you know. And I don't know what the history of what was done, if something physical happened, other people shot at who or what. I don't know none of that, y'all. I'm straight up. I'm from Houston. I don't know about too much Dallas and Fort Worth stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's a messed situation. That little daughter, the little girl, man, just turned 5 years old, you know, and he was a great father to what I hear in his daughter's life. And now, you know, both their lives are cut short. So I don't know, man. We just got to do better, black people. My people, we got to do better. We losing too many young brothers to gun violence. And I'm not just talking about rappers. I'm talking about just regular brothers. We losing too many brothers, young dudes to violence. And we losing too many young brothers to prison system. Young brothers is crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Lost. Feel like they life is nothing, and nobody care for them. Situation they're growing up in. You know. But anyway, rest in peace to them. Rest in heaven. Prayers for the family and the loss. Peace and blessings. One love. I'm out.